Hi everyone, my name is Evie. What I have for you guys today is steak and onions, and in Spanish, Bistec Encebollado. So stay tuned for the ingredients. Okay, so for the ingredients, it's gonna be, I have 3 pounds of steak, and this is the beef sirloin. I don't know why that got caught. If you have fresh garlic, guys, use 2 to 3 big cloves of garlic minced in here. I don't have it. I thought I had fresh garlic. I don't. So I'm going to use garlic powder. We want this garlicky. I'm going to use a big onion or 2, how much onion you like. I'm going to use adobo. If you do not have adobo, use salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, any of the spices that you like, and black pepper. That's all I have. It's going to be nice and simple. And of course, I forgot an ingredient. I'm going to be using cornstarch. If you like it really thin, watery, that's fine. I like to add a little bit of cornstarch just to thicken up the juices a little bit. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to clean up my steak. This is what they look like. They're really thin. They're really thin, but I like to cut out any fat. See, just chunks of fat that they have. Wow, sorry about that. Okay, you're screaming. Okay, so I'm actually gonna leave it. I'm gonna cut this one in half. I'm just gonna leave it about this size pieces, okay? So that's what you wanna do. I'm gonna be cleaning up every single one of these about this size, and then we're gonna marinate this for a little bit because we want flavor. So I'm gonna finish cleaning this up and cutting them up and leaving them in this size. Okay, so my steak is all cleaned and all cut up. I gave it 3 rinses to get as much blood out of it as I could, and I drained it really well, so we don't have much water. What I forgot to mention also was you're gonna need vinegar. White vinegar, I don't have it, but you can still use the apple cider vinegar. It's not going to change anything. It'll still do the same thing. So we're going to let this rest a little bit, and we're going to cut our onions. I said onions in case you want to add more. I'm just going to chop up one big one, and we're going to cut it in half, and then we're going to do little moons, okay? If you can do this the night before, is even better, so it'll marinate. I forgot. Well, yeah, I forgot because I wasn't going to do this video, but somebody requested this video. So, yeah, do this the night before. Take 3 to 4 garlic cloves, even 5. As much garlic as you like. This is supposed to be garlicky. It tastes delicious. And then just put everything in a plastic bag. So, we're going to half moon these because I'm going to let this marinate for about an hour before I continue the video. This is the thickness I'm cutting for it. Maybe 1/4 of an inch, close to 1/2 an inch. It's up to you. You don't like a lot of onions, or you don't like the texture of cooked onions, because my sister Lisi, she doesn't. You can actually do all of this with onion powder. Okay, now that's all cut up. What we're gonna do is we're gonna add 1/4 cup. We're gonna add 1/4 cup of this vinegar. Cup is enough. And then we are going to add adobo. I do go heavy on the adobo because it's a lot of meat, and it's gonna marinate. I would say maybe a tablespoon of adobo. We're gonna add, this is black pepper, as much as you like. If you don't like black pepper, don't add it. The cornstarch is for later. That's to thicken our sauce or a little juices later. And this is garlic powder. Like I said, 3 to 4, even 5, as much garlic as you like. I don't have it, but I will go heavy on this one. I would say a tablespoon to 2. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna give this a good mix. You want everything to get coated. with this. And then what I'm gonna do is, I'm not gonna cook it on the stove top. I'm actually gonna use my pot. It's like an Instapot. If you have an Instapot, do it. The pot I have, it's not an Instapot, but it basically is the same thing, just the way older version. So you want to make sure everything gets marinated, and then you want to put your onions in here. And we're going to put this in the fridge for about an hour. Like I said, overnight is way better. Or if you want to do this in the morning and then just cook dinner later on at night or in the evening, that's fine too. So just make sure everything's coated. I'm going to put saran wrap on this. I'm going to marinate it for 2 hours in the fridge. No, 1 hour. I don't have that much time. I'm going to marinate this for 1 hour in the fridge. Time has passed. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to remove all the onions from here to a plate. Okay, so now what I want to do is I want to lay my meat flat in my pressure cooker, because you can use a pressure cooker. This is kind of like the Instapot. This is the Power Pressure Cooker XL. Somebody asked me in the video, this is what this is. And a little bit of vinegar that was in there. If you want that, spread your meat real good. Now we're gonna add water to this. Okay, so I use the same bowl that I had my meat in just to rinse it off. And you want enough water to cover your meat. Just on the top of covering your meat, because your meat will create its own juices also. So let me show you. Just like that, just enough to cover the meat on top. That is it. Now we'll just put our lid on here. Look for meat. Look for the meat right here, and then we're gonna give it 25 minutes. Then we're just gonna leave it here, forget it. While this is happening, this 25 minutes of cooking, I will start making my rice. We're having this with rice mixed with beans in it. Okay, everyone, while my meat is still cooking, it has 5 minutes to go. Let's start sauteing our onions. Added like 3 tablespoons. Then I'm going to drop my onions in here. We're going to saute them. The olive oil and onions together smells delicious. We're going to want these to cook until just medium weight, actually. Then we're going to put our meat in here. Like I said, if you want more onion than this, you can add it. I think there's enough for Gabby, for my hubby and me. Okay, so our onions are halfway through. Now what we're going to do is going to take out our meat. And we're going to toss it all in here. That's a lot of meat, guys. I have 3 pounds, remember. Yeah, that's it. So you're going to saute this a little bit with your onions. And we're going to add the liquid from here to here. We're not adding the whole thing because it'll be too much. This right here for me is perfect. You can add a little bit more, or you can just leave it like this. Now you just want your onions to cook off a little bit more, and then this is completely done. But I like, see, this is really watery. I don't like mine like that. I like mine to be a little gravy-like, so that's where the cornstarch is going to come in. This is also where you want to come in with a spoon, and you want to taste your broth and see if it's needing any salt or anything else. I'm going to add like a teaspoon to mine because it did need some. Give it another taste, of course, clean spoon. And that is perfect for me. Ooh, perfect. Tastes so good. And garlicky. So what I'm going to do now is, so what you want to do is grab half a cup of cold water and a heaping teaspoon of cornstarch. Give this a really good mix. Make sure that it's completely dissolved. I'm going to make a little swirly here. And then you're just going to add it to your steak and onions. And we're going to make this a little gravy here. Okay, everyone, this is completely done. It takes about a few minutes. If you want it thicker, instead of adding a teaspoon of the cornstarch, you can add a whole tablespoon. But let me show you the consistency. It's still thin, but thicker than just watery. It thickened up very little. So if you want it thicker, go ahead. But this is perfect for me and my family. So let's go to the plating. What I wanted to show you was, while this was cooking in the pressure cooker, I made rice and beans to go with our steak and onions. Okay, everyone, this is the finished product. That's the steak right here. You can see a little bit of that gravy, a little side salad, and a little bit of rice and beans. So let's taste it and see how it came out. The hubby's here. He didn't want to taste it. He just got home from work. Oh, that's a big piece. Just a little bit of steak and onion. This meat, when you cook it in that pot, is so tender. It's delicious. Nice, juicy, tender, flavorful. Hope you guys try this. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for spending your time with me, for watching this video. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. I have more things coming up for you guys. Let me know if you guys already make this and how do you make it, because there's different ways, but like I said, I like to add a little bit of cornstarch and thicken it up a little bit. So thank you so much for watching. God bless. Take care. I'll catch you on the next one.